hear me.
Your magical booming crotch.
How am I so bad at this?
First off, fucking point it at your mouth.
Okay. Step number one. Let's point the direction.
Test 2, 3.
I hope you're recording this part too.
I'm going to trip over this. With just a seamless transition like that, welcome everybody to Season 4 of Smash Night. And for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, this is just a fun little tradition we do at the beginning of each season, because, we always have something new that we've cooked up in the off-season and get to show it off. And also, I get to get up here and embarrass myself to make up for all the time I spend in bracket embarrassing the rest of you. I'm supposed to not look at Da Vinci after that one. So because there are new people both visiting and just got picked up at the end of last season, apologies to those who've sat through now 3 of these, but I'm going to briefly kind of explain how this came to be, both Smash Night and this fun little presentation thing we do. So if we get the next slide, please. I'll do the quick version. When I first moved here to St. Louis, I didn't know anybody, but I put on a team with a bunch of fun young people, and right as I did so, Smash Ultimate got announced. And so I had a monitor dedicated at work at all times to the countdown to the release date, and it was just like a conversation topic. People would stop by my cube and we'd talk about how psyched we were for it. And so when it dropped, obviously I had people coming over all the time to play. And my birthday was only 2 months after that. So I had a bunch of people over, we got drunk, we played Smash, we made brackets on whiteboards, because that's just what we were doing at the time. I was not in Grand Finals, and it was so fucking fun. I was like, okay, we're doing this all the time. So it became a recurring thing. And around that time I was getting closer with Dylan, and he was like, you seem to really like this game, because you play it constantly. I considered going to a local, and I was like, no, those seem scary. But he, if anybody's talked to Dylan, obviously you're well aware that he played a lot of Melee, and he likes to mention it. And so he brought me to a local, and I had a ton of fun. And so I was like, okay, I want to bring some part of this back to the goofy shit we do all the time. Because I wanted to have added stakes or some kind of continuity. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger than what it was. And so after 2 months of typing a bunch of macros into a Google Sheet, I had created the first iteration of Snickers, which, if you aren't aware, that's our little ranking system. And I was like, this is a game changer. I could tell, this is going to turn this into kind of a league or something, where people have storylines and stuff. I was so excited for that. So knowing it was going to be a big deal, I wanted to do it justice. So anybody who's seen me attempt to stream or even work this fucking microphone knows I'm not really the streamer type. I don't have that big, hey you personality. So I made one up, and I chose the cringy CEO because it was just funny and ironic to me, because I just spent 2 months doing a bunch of shit myself, and got up in front of everybody in a suit and showed off what I'd made and got the laughs and validation that I so crave, and was like, okay, I'm also going to keep doing this shit. So every time we had a new cool thing that we'd done or added to Smash Night, I would dress up in a suit and do another song and dance. The same thing you're seeing now. And along the way, Jekyll reached out to me and he's like, hey man, I'm about to graduate with a computer science degree, and you keep telling me you're a professional software engineer. Why is this in a Google Sheets? And I was like, damn, that's a pretty good point. So he pretty much explained to him all of my atrocious macros and all the scoring, how stuff worked, and I helped out with occasional small tasks here and there, but this guy pretty much single-handedly transitioned us over to the awesome site we have today, which was dope. And so I was like, okay, you're gonna have to come up and present this with me, and we, lovingly deemed him the chief technical officer. He got graduated from intern, and that saved me a ton of time. I can't even believe, looking back now, that after each Smash Night I would go and just do data entry for hours, and I thought it was fun because I'm a nerd. But that freed me up for more time. So I was like, okay, what other cool things can we be doing? And so Alyssa, I had gotten into the idea of streaming because I went to a local and I saw people streaming there and commentating, and I was like, that doesn't look that hard. So I bought an Elgato, and it was very hard all the time. Fighting, Riamsu and I have long threads going back and forth, just swearing Elgato up and down, trying to get ours working. But Alyssa got into streaming on her own and has now turned this into a awesome thing that I can't even set up on my own, so she just does that for me. And then about the same time, Jonas was reaching out to me after a Smash Night, and he was like, "Hey, I've been taking candids as I walk around Smash Night. You want to see them?" And I saw them. I was like, "That's amazing. That like captures a lot of the fun energy. Please keep doing that." And so I got like I should probably share those. I keep forgetting to do that, but yeah, we have a Google Drive with a bunch of cool photos.
There's so many good photos.
This is kind of me outing myself that I need to add that to my to-do list. So he's been doing that, and then also we've been cooking up something fun extra for this new season. So kind of what I'm building up to here is what started off as like a cringy one-off bit that I just kind of stuck to has kind of got less and less ironic, because now everything I used to do, somebody else has taken over and is doing it way better than I ever did it. And I just kind of get up here and talk about it and coordinate with them. So I've kind of turned into the cringy CEO that I always dreamt of being. And it's a beautiful moment for me to recognize that. But with that in mind, I think I'm going to now hand off to the people actually doing all the work to explain what cool things we have for the season. So starting with Jekyll. And next slide, please. Cool. Yeah.
Nice. Hi. Thanks. So as Colton said, Google Sheets is an atrocity, and so I built the website. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. I think it's neat. It's also half-fledged because I do this in my free time and that's limited. But the exciting new things so far for this season, I'll probably keep adding things as we go. You guys should be able to view your results for each individual season now. So those of you that are just joining us, you don't have to look at the tons and tons of data that other people have for old seasons. What else did we add? What else did you ask? Oh, there's now Colton felt that those at the top needed more validation. So there's now a shiny gold badge next to your name if you're in the top if you start in the upper bracket. Don't worry, everyone else, you get a cool silver badge because I didn't want to leave the rest of the people out.
This was Dylan's idea, and it allows us to switch up the seating outside of just rank, but also the badges are shiny.
Yeah.
They are shiny. If you have complaints about this, file them with Colton.
How do we file?
I'll put a thing on the website that just emails directly to him. I got you. Maybe his phone number too.
Google form, yeah.
And then I don't remember if there was anything else that we added. That's probably about it. I'll be adding more stuff. I've been doing lots of stuff in the background that you guys won't ever see, but will make our lives easier. But just know that there's love in the website, even though it doesn't always look shiny and fancy. And if you guys have suggestions at any point, just let me know. I will keep a running list of anything people want added, and I will eventually add it when I have time. So, thanks.
Anybody who knows Jekyll knows he's way too nice and doesn't take enough credit. So yeah, he's making some pretty big overhauls and it's awesome. And now I'll hand it over to Alyssa for our stream updates.
Boy transitions.
Yeah. There you go.
So yeah, we are adding some fun stuff that we've already added to the stream and that we're planning to add over the next coming weeks. First being, thank you Scooter for the idea, but we have, those scenes that happen after every time you bowl, those cheesy bowling transitions, we have those now. So if you end a game in a cool or a sad way, we now have a reaction to do on stream for you, which we'll hopefully see some tonight. But thank you Scooter for that. They're hilarious and they're so fun to make. The other thing is what we want to add through the new bot that we use on Twitch is pre-game highlights. So when we have two people kind of getting ready, setting up a match, we want to be able to... What? Oh, no, go back to the last slide. I don't know what my talking points are. We want to be able to do a command to play a highlight for each person. So if you have a clip in particular that you would like to be shown of you doing something cool, please send it in the Discord either to like me or Colton, and we will set you up with like a pre-game, like this is their top moment kind of like hype thing.
Do it like Royal Kitchen channel.
Oh, in Royal Kitchen, okay. And then we have some more ideas for some more commands that are coming, but not set up yet. But if you would like a pre-game highlight, find a clip, send it over to us, and we will get that set up for you. We also, because Colton was doing a bunch of those troubleshooting streams, we're close to getting the channel to affiliate on Twitch, which means we get emotes and channel points, and it unlocks a bunch of fun stuff on Twitch. So we essentially just need, I think now, like only like 12 more follows. And then I think we get it. So if you have friends with Twitch accounts, send them over to follow our account, and then we get some extra cool stuff on it. Yeah. And then you get a sneak peek of one of the bowling transitions. Yes. They're straight savage. So. But yeah, that's it.
And taking the mic now from my lovely girlfriend, I'll hand it off to my brother. Hashtag no nepotism.
Hey folks, how we doing tonight? So, SmashNight has a storied history of illustrious guests, such as myself, joining the scene, brightening everyone's day, really just improving the whole situation. But this guest policy has introduced some complications with scoring, namely some of us had meteoric rises and then would disappear from the brackets entirely. So now we are going to be locking the rosters for the season, and guests will have their own special rules where you can still accumulate points by playing them, or guests can accumulate points by destroying y'all. And you can keep having some fun guests without having a polluted bracket system. Happy back.
Did you give him that one just because you didn't want to say it?
If you have any complaints,
Look at the website if you have complaints.
he didn't really stick to the script there, but it's fine. And then finally, so kind of want to give Jonas his work, the reveal that I've been working on. So we kind of speak to it here in a moment, and she's going to help out with showing it off. But basically, Jonas and I have been working on basically a new, fresh look starting for Smash Night Season 4, kind of like we had something new for Smash Night Season 3, and I built a little promo around it to kind of pull it all together and kick off Season 4 in earnest. So, with this seamless transition.
Seamless.
Perfect. Can you, but it seems to be in the middle of...
Huh? Do you not see Windows Media Player?
I do, it's just...
Well-oiled machine.
Yeah, just back it up.
It's all
Okay, sure. There you go.
Oh, me getting fucked? That's cute.
It's a bias here.
Do you want to turn it up before it goes?
You can,
Oh, we could just watch that again.
Yeah.
just on the That's the whole promo.
Yeah, you can watch me miss a grab again.
That's MH.
This is the moment you waited for. And searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. I'm buried in your stealing your mind, and all that was real is children feeling taken over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's fire. Burning your blood, the potion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall. It's holding on, it's not. So tell me, do you want to go? Where it's gathering on the night. Where the burn waves are burning the night. Impossible come true. Taking over you. Colossal, we come these renegades in the ring. Bombs get found, every crown of the circus king. Don't fight it, it's gonna blow your mind, it's
Doing some dishes for a mess on.
Like, hello, it's a evening now.
Clean your fingernails? Guess who's on? Out in the middle of nowhere, up in the county. What place in the county in the middle of nowhere? I was. Everybody calm down. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Well, we're down to the usual skeleton crew now.
Yay, skeletons!
You're just here because you have to be. And dicks and butt licks. That is a beautiful. That is quite the matchup there. Just go tweet how do you get dick from Richard.
Yeah.
That's nicely.
What's up the wedding content? How many ads here for me? We're here for views.
Look how many girls there are in SmashNight. Look at all of us women.
And couples. Fuck yeah. Slip down the rating. And smash.
And lightning sperm.
And lightning sperm. What? Yeah.
Oh, lightning sperm! Lightning sperm! Wow, 3 in a row! 3 in a row!
I'm so happy.
I'm out. Uh-oh.
Means you can focus on what matters, which is commentary. I don't know, I think the knee is more iconic.
No. Falcon.
It's literally named after him.
His name is not Captain Me.
Captain.
Captain Me.
That should be your new tag name.
We have located Kirby's knees.
It's time for another fun animal fact.
What animal? This time.
Did you know that swans mate for life? And they can be gay.
Look at that. Look at these guys. Look at their rectangular pupils. This is more important.
Man, that's a derpy looking booby.
That is a derpy looking booby. Show us the frog. I just want that button. Oh! No, I hated it. Oh, this little elf for the
10 amazing and disgusting butts.
10 amazing and disgusting butts.
Ignore the fact I died 10 seconds later.
You control the edit. Is he punching? No, it's the knee.
Thank you. And I'm just not gonna turn that on again. The new logos, obviously, thanks to Jonas here, and he even got us stickers. He was saying just to give these out, but also I'd say feel free to donate via Venmo if you feel so inclined, because he did amazing work, and want to recognize that. But that was our last thing, segue into season 4. So I am so goddamn stoked, and may or may not have mildly choked up a little bit when I was making that at 2 a.m. on a Saturday, a little drunk. I covered that so nobody would see it, and then I forgot to uncover it, but there's all that's where the logos are. They're under the white banner.
Okay,
Okay, there we go. I'll see you.
Hey Colton, plug his Venmo in the Discord.
I will do so.
If he turns it down, give me cash and I will hide it at his desk at work.
Yes. Do you take Dogecoin?
Yes.
That's it. We're done.